G'day, my name is Henry Barkley. I'm a fourth year apprentice working for Hoises in Mildura in northwest Victoria. Today I'm doing the social media takeover and I'm going to show you a bit of a day in the life of what it's like to be an ag mechanic for John Deere. This time of year, being early September, we're getting ready for harvest, so predominantly the work is fixing and repairing headers and stuff. So come along with me today and I'm going to show you what it's like. Right, as you can see, we've arrived at machine site. We've brought the header out the shed, taken all the guards off, given us more access, and they've been able to hook up to the header front and have a better look over things. We've had a technician come out and spin bearings, check chains, belts, and checked all the running gear of the machine to make sure that we can find what needs to be replaced or adjusted so that the machine is then optimized to its best capability, ready for harvest. So now that all our parts have come in, we're going to start repairing and fixing the componentry that we need to. Okay, so one of the first jobs I'm going to be doing is adjusting our clean grain elevator chain. So as this works, there is a paddle chain that runs in this big square tubing here with a bearing and sprocket down the bottom. Like any chain, it wears pretty quickly. So I'm going to be removing a link out of the base of the chain and then adjusting this tensioner to take up the slack. Obviously, if you have a loose chain for a long period of time, it can actually cause high wear on your sprockets and the chain itself, and then obviously affect the efficiency of the machine. So we're going to adjust that, and we're also going to adjust the tailings or the repeats chain as well, so that they're both running as best as they can. So my next job is I've got a couple of sprockets here, which the bearings are a bit sad in a couple of these idler ones. So we've got one here and one there. So I'm going to loosen the chain and get those replaced. Okay, we replaced the two sprockets and ended up replacing the chain as well. Just had a bit of too much excess play within the links. So we just customer was happy to replace it, so we just, went ahead and replaced it. So that's all back together and the chain is all nice and tensioned and tight correctly. I'll just finish refitting the guards and then we will move on to the next job. I've gone ahead and replaced the bearings in the propeller shaft. So as you can see, just a couple of housings and bearings. So like I said, this is the propeller. The job of this is to just keep chaff from building up on the radiators and the coolers. So it's roughly about midday. So we've been getting through it and knocking some jobs off, but I'm getting quite peckish. So I'm going to pull up and have some lunch. And then I'll be ready to refit the propeller and begin on replacing the engine idler bearings. While we're working on other things on the machine, I've actually jumped into the cab quickly. So a lot of the work that we do nowadays is not all just mechanical work. A lot of machines now are actually incorporating a lot of technology to help optimize and keep the machine running as best as it can. So one of the jobs I actually are doing is checking the software on the controllers. So I can actually connect to the machine via my electronic data link. And what that does is I can talk to those controllers through my laptop. We actually also diagnose and fix electrical problems. So working with wiring and controllers, working on the computer. So it's very diverse, and that's just one of the things I love about the job. Like every day is just different. The luxury of this is I can actually program and do things on my computer while I'm working on the machine also. So it's great for us technicians. John Deere are really good with their support programs. So being able to talk to other technicians at John Deere or the factory or get quick help, even the manuals and online diagnostics are really great to help quickly solve problems. So yeah, it's just a great thing to use each and every day, and it's, like I said, very diverse and new. So it's just one of those things that keep the job extremely interesting. Okay, so we've got the bearings out. As you can see, it's just a hollow idler now, and they are actually the same bearing that's used in the propeller. Fortunately this year that this machine actually is relatively new. Well, it's done low hours and it's been maintained very well, which is good for all sakes. So we're just doing the necessities, I suppose, as you could call it. It really is a diverse job being an ag mechanic nowadays. Not only just working on the machinery with the technology and the new advancements, but just the conditions in the work area that you're working in. As you can see, the weather, it's hard to depict the weather, I suppose, nowadays. It changes so much. But it's one of those things. We work in all climates, heat, cold. So yeah, it is one of the things I actually do enjoy most about the job is the diversity of it. So hopefully I don't get too drenched. However, we've still got a few jobs to do, so we're going to keep persevering. Brought the header into the shed, so we're out of the weather and out of the rain. We've got some service parts to fit. We're going to service the machine while there's still a bit of daylight. Yep. We've got a bit scattered around, so we're just going to do a good tidy up, sort the ute out, sort the trailer out with the parts, get everything sorted, and head back to the workshop and reconvene from there. Okay, so we've actually made it back to the workshop. I've disconnected the trailer and I've cleaned out some stuff in the back of the ute. But that's pretty much the day finished. Well, I'm hoping that after today we gave you guys a pretty good insight of what a technician in the ag field gets up to this time of year. So the days vary quite a bit. Obviously, because we're in early September, the harvest is coming on a lot quicker. Was getting closer, so harvest work is predominantly what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, I thank you very much for tuning in, and we look forward to the next one. So stay tuned. See you later. Thank you.